What's up, YouTubers? It is AD again. I'm back at you. This is Game Time Reactions. I'm back with you again. Sorry for the delay. Early in the week, I've been under the weather for a little while, so I'm back. Last time we spoke, I spoke to you about talking about the college brackets for the playoffs. They're finally back. They're finally set. The winners of the major conferences earned a bye week. Those four colleges happen to be Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, and Boise State. First round, I want to say the first date for the first round starts on the 20th. And the first opponents will be Indiana versus Notre Dame, which will be on it's going to be this Friday coming up. Followed by Saturday's big lineup of 3 games. You have SMU versus Penn State. You have Clemson versus Texas. Tennessee versus Ohio State in the primetime game. And that would end the first round of the playoffs. The winners of each of those playoff games will be bracket off against the conference winners that are waiting for them in the bye. Let's see. I would like to talk about finally some respect. Put some respect on my freaking Rockets, god dang it. I'm tired of these characters. All these people in the league. That goes for Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny Smith, Stephen A, all you bums talking bad about my Rockets. We're finally irrelevant. No, we don't have a superstar, but we have a squad, meaning we got a starting squad and we got a bench. I'm freaking tired of these cats having disrespect for my boys. You hear me? I throw the freaking tablet at y'all. I know they ain't gonna hurt nobody, but I don't care. Anyway, they finally ended a 15-game winning streak against the freaking Golden State Warriors. You hear me? Freaking tired of the god doggone Warriors. I don't know if anybody else feel that way, but I'm freaking tired of them. Freaking tired of them. Finally got a, I like the call at the end of the game, even though it wasn't the right call. I like the call. That's what you call a home game call for the home team. That's why you play games at home and on the road. Again, back to what I was saying. They finally ended a 15-game losing streak to them to get to the semifinals in the NBA Cup in tournament. So off to Vegas we go. Viva Las Vegas! Yes! Yes! Finally, my Rockets, you can talk about them. Unfortunately, we got a tough matchup against OKC. I don't know, man. But I feel good about my Rockets. I like it. I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, they got me talking about the NBA early. I normally don't start talking about NBA ball until Christmas. But I'm talking about the NBA because my Rockets is doing well. And they are relevant. And guess what? They're going to make the playoffs this year. Whether you like it or not, they're going to make the playoffs. We got a hell of a coach in Udoka. We got 2 up-and-coming superstars. They're young players, but they're gonna be eventually gonna be superstars. And we got and we're winning off of defense. We're winning off of defense. That's what it's all about in this league. You gotta be able to make stops when they count. And Houston has been doing that all season long so far. So, with that being said, you're going to be okay. It's gonna be okay, Golden State Warriors. You have 4 freaking championships. You're whining about a referee making a bad call. Guess what? The refs have been making some very bad calls this year in the NBA, and I'm telling you, it is sucking the life out of the game. Viewingship is down this year, and I think the refs have a lot to do with it. They have a lot to do with the way the play in the NBA is going on this year. A lot. Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? But I admit, also, the way they play the game is a whole lot different than when I started watching the NBA. The physicality of the game is, almost like pretty much 0 to none nowadays now. It's like you blow on the guy, they call a foul. I'm like, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? This dude, they walk all over the place. They double dribble, they travel, they doing all kind of stuff, and the refs don't even make calls. You know what I'm saying? But my goodness. My thing too, what I don't like about the NBA too, and I think it's hurting the game, is too buddy. Where's the rivalry at in the NBA? You don't even have rivalry like they used to. Where's the rivalry part of the game? Like, everybody's dapping up everybody. Oh, yeah. After the game, they talking. Hey, man, where we going after the game? We going to the club. What's up? We going to go pop bottles. What? We going to go make it rain after they talking about all that other stuff, man. Back in the day, man, you wouldn't have seen Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Elijah Wan, David Robinson and them dapping them up after the game or before the game and all that others. Man, they trying to take your head off. In the game, you going up for a layup, they ain't letting you go up in there and get no layup. They taking your head off. They drawing blood. You probably get some teeth knocked out. You know, man, nowadays, this is like, you got so much flopping going on. Dudes whining about every call. Every time you turn around, they ain't getting the call. They turning around whining at the ref, looking for a call. I'm like, dude, get the freak up. You making millions of dollars and you whining about it. You whining about getting fouled. How about working on your free throws? How about making free throws down the stretch where you blowing them? You know what I'm saying? How about working on your game? You know what I'm saying? You didn't see Kobe and them. You didn't see Mike doing that, whining and stuff. And that includes you too, Mr. LeBron James. One of the biggest dudes in the league be whining and flopping and carrying on. We ain't talking about Mr. Pretend he think he the tough guy, Draymond Green. This dude is a phony. He's a fake. He flops around. He act like he's the tough guy. Boy, if you'd have played back in the day and tried that BS, you'd have got your butt whooped all the way back into the locker rooms. So that's what I'm saying. My boys are irrelevant, finally. The league needs to recognize them and understand they up and coming. Yes, they coming for you. Yes, they are coming. My Rockets are coming. I just want to let y'all know they coming. And you heard it here first. Whether you like it or not, they coming.